going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm giving you guys my final review of the finished product, the 1979 Mustang Coyote Swap Pace Car. Let's get into it. So for those of you who do not know, this is a 1979 Mustang PaceCar Coyote Swap. It is a Gen 2 Coyote motor. It's been gone through by Power by the Hour. Power by the Hour assembled the motor and everything. We bought it as a crate motor, so we optioned it with oil pump gears, 2018 and up Mustang manifold, return style fuel system, long tube headers, the works. This car, as you can imagine, gets down and boogies. This car is simply what I like to call a masterpiece. It looks awesome. It doesn't have the official Mustang PaceCar on the side, which honestly, I think it makes it look a lot cleaner. So as you guys have seen in the last video, if you haven't seen the last video of this car, I'll drop it in the link below. I gave you guys kind of a more in-depth kind of what is going on with the car, transmission, rear end, stuff like that, but I'll kind of glance over real quick. Like I said, Gen 2 Coyote motor, TKO 600 8.8 from Mosier with 9-inch ends, disc brakes all the way around, 94 to 04 Cobra front brakes, and then Mosier's economy brake kit in the rear. And I think those are 11-inch brakes in the back. But other than, I mean, the one thing I love about this car, just take a step back, it's simple. Nothing on this car is like overdone, too in your face. It is simple. It blends in. You close that hood, you'll never know there's a Coyote in here. It is 100% a bad bitch. So what I'm going to show you today is, like I said, final review. I'm going to get in, I'm going to drive it, do a couple pulls here and there. Nothing too crazy because obviously it's not my car, but I just wanted to give you guys this one final review. You guys will see it on the channel here and there, but like I said, it's done. Jason's been driving it. It has, I think, 2,500 miles on it. There's nothing really ever that's gone wrong with it. It's been a pretty sturdy workhorse. He drives it pretty regularly. Like I said, the build was officially done a couple months ago, and it already has 2,500 miles on it. It's been to the drag strip. I'll post that video right now. As you can see, it picks the tires up a little bit. It still had those front wheels on it. I had my SVE slicks on it. I don't have those anymore. I sold those to my brother. But the way you see it is the way I took it to the track. There was no, like I said, the only thing that's different is the original wheels and tires that match the front. Other than, it doesn't have anything fancy it doesn't have a two-step. I was just simply going off of what I thought was right for the launch RPM. Nothing fancy. It has, I'll show you guys right now. It has like probably 250 pounds worth of sub and stereo equipment stuff in the back. And if you pull this lid off right here, hold on. There's a trickle charger. There's everything that you can imagine. The battery's down below there. So if I I'm not going to take it off, but if I take this piece off right here, the battery's down in there. I think these are 210 or 12-inch subs. I don't know the size. The people that did it are 563 Sound Solutions here in Dubuque. Did a phenomenal job. So, I mean, when you take a step back and look at this car, like I said, super clean. Everything that's done is very well hidden. So like I said, we're going to get in it, we're going to drive it, and then I'll give you guys my final take on it. All right, so like I said, we're going to get it out on the road here. We're going to do a couple spirited pulls, nothing too crazy. But let me give you guys a quick startup. Gotta let it prime. And the car is tuned by Lund Racing. It was a quick dyno session. They got it done in a couple hours. So it was pretty straightforward. Runs and drives, doesn't give any hiccups, nothing like that. I'd say they did a phenomenal job. So I'll try to speak up because this car does have dumps, but they're pointed out. So like I said, I'll try to speak up as much as I can because I know how loud it can be. But one thing you'll notice is I have the windows up. This car does have working air conditioning. We did get the SVE late model restoration, whatever you want to call it, air conditioning kit, so that works. I have it on right now. Obviously not at full blast because I want you guys to be able to hear what I'm saying. Has power steering, everything like that works. All the gauges, everything works. I mean, nothing in here is rattle trap. Now granted, with that being said, the hatch does rattle a little bit, but you'll have, if you know Fox bodies at all Fox body hatches rattle. It's just, you can try to do as much as you can with them, but they all rattle. So you take what you're given and you try to make the best of it. So let's get out here and drive it. So first, second, third. Now one thing you guys are probably questioning is why it has a TKO 600. I've actually had really good luck with this TKO 600 so far. It hasn't given any issues. The rev limiter is set at 8. It goes in pretty good. I know some people say, oh, there's no way this and this. My buddy's best friend's dad's cousin told me a story once, and it's like, unless you experience it, then, I mean, politely sit down. But, I mean, it shifts fine. It doesn't give any headaches. The engagement's really good. Now, like I said, it only has 2,500 miles on it, so that might change. If it does, I'll let you guys know. But I'm getting out on the highway right now, going into Mexico, so once I get to Mexico, I will do some spirited driving. Alright, so I just got into Mexico. I'm in second gear, and before I do this pull, when I say it goes in the gear fine, it does, because I'm not a monkey trying to slam it in the gear, trying to do all this nonsense. Unless you're a very competitive person and you're racing somebody all the time, there's no need for that. If you're showing off to your friends, there's no need to slam it in the gear. There's just no need for that. But I'm on a straight part. Let me give you a pull real quick. Go on the third. Make sure nobody's around. There is nobody around here in Mexico. We put it in the second. Let me do this real quick. And let's go. Oh, you're a little shaky there. Yeah, as you can hear, obviously, let me slow down a little bit. That was the fastest 55 mile an hour pull I've felt. Let me put it in the fifth here. But yeah, dude, it boogies. I mean, as you can tell, it's a Coyote swap pace car. Coyotes make really good up top power. And there's nothing you can really complain about with this. It runs and drives awesome. I'm doing 55 right now, sitting at about 1,500 RPMs. It has 355s with a 5-speed. It does phenomenal on the highway, and it gets on E85. It probably gets probably about 25-30 miles per gallon with a Coyote swap car that you can beat the snot out of, have a good time, show off to all your buddies and stuff like that. So, I mean, what more can you want? I mean, yes, Coyotes in general are a somewhat expensive motor, but in this kind of game, you got to pay to play. And if you want reliability, Coyotes, in my opinion, are the way to do it. Now let me put it in the third real quick. Give you another quick pull. Guys, my final take on this beautiful Coyote PaceCar. All right, so as you can tell, this thing is a lot of fun. Now, what are my opinions on this car? There's literally nothing but love. This car is bad to the bones. It's wickedly fast. It's fun to drive. Has air conditioning. Has a banging stereo system. It looks great. Has awesome set of wheels on it. The best thing about this car is you can get in, drive it from New York to California, get 30 miles to the gallon, have fun along the way. It's just a super cool, clean car. Not a speck of rust on this car. Original paint. I mean, realistically, what more could you want? It runs and drives like a champ. I can say this because I own one. But you want to know what's great about a Coyote over a small block Ford? Doesn't leak any oil. They all leak oil. Coyotes don't, because Coyotes have O-rings and the right gaskets on them. So small block Fords, I don't care if mine is a crate motor leaked out of the box. So they all leak oil. Coyotes don't. That's a plus in my book. But thanks for watching the video, guys. If you liked anything I said, please like the video, support the channel. I'm not begging for anything. If you want to, great. If you don't, not a big deal. Thanks for watching. Take care, guys. Have a great day.